pero no puedo. All right, we can do it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do like kind of a get ready with me. I've never done one of these before, but I wanted to show you guys just like what I do in the mornings super quickly. It literally takes me like 5 minutes before I go to work because I never have time in the morning. I always wake up like 20 minutes before I need to leave, which I'm working on that. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. I thought I would show you guys like a super quick makeup routine for teaching. I also thought I would talk about like my teaching journey so far and just update you guys on some things. But I thought this would be a good time to like debrief as to how the year has been going now that we're in the second semester of school. I just finished the first week back from break. Let's just get into this. First, I always like do some prep, like skincare stuff. I like wash my face. And then I've been using this cream, which I actually really love. One of my friends recommended this to me, and it's the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty, and it's great. It is just wonderful. The ingredients are really good and I really love it. And it comes with so much product and it's not like a crazy expensive moisturizer. So I start with this, and then also I've been using a vitamin C serum, which this is the one that I use. You can get it on Amazon. Let's get started. My skin is ready now, and the first thing that I do, and the only thing that I put on like my face, I just really like spot conceal, and I use the NARS Creamy Concealer. This stuff is actually amazing. I've tried a lot of other concealers before, but I ended up like coming back to this, and it's just really good to put like on spots that you might have. So like I have a couple of spots here, and it's so quick and easy, and that's what I need in the morning because kids are in my classroom at 7:15 in the morning, which is so early. And so I just need something quick. You know, it's hard to wake up at like 6 in the morning, and I'm not gonna do a full face of makeup to be around my kindergartners all day. Like I said, I just go in and like spots that I need. I blend it in with my finger because it's just like really quick. I also put it under my eyes. Okay, let's talk about school stuff and how it has been being a first year teacher. I am teaching right now in the state of Florida. I feel like I've had a pretty good time so far. I really love the school that I work at. I have like great administration. I have a lot of support. My grade level team is great. We don't really do much team planning. We're kind of just doing like stuff on our own really, which is something that I was a little bit surprised by because during my internship, I was always involved in like team planning, and teams would have meetings every week. We have a curriculum map that we follow that we all pretty much try to stay on the same page with, but we don't necessarily plan everything together. I feel like COVID also affected that because teams couldn't get together as much anymore. So then I think people just kind of started doing stuff on their own. I've been like pretty good on my own, just doing my own stuff. I see a lot on like Instagram and TikTok of like teachers that like really go all out and like do all these like fun activities and all of this stuff. But the reality is like, I don't have time for that. And I think a lot of teachers don't have time to do all of that like extra frilly like fun stuff, which I try to do, and I try to make sure that my kids can get that fun stuff because, you know, they're 5 years old, they're in kindergarten. I really just stick to the curriculum, and if I have extra time is when I'll try to like pull some fun activities. So now I have like my concealer base. After I do the concealer, I just go in with a powder, you know, a basic Maybelline Fit Me powder. It's a good powder. The biggest thing I feel like as a first year teacher is always classroom management. And so when I started, and even now, like that's the thing that I mainly struggle with. It's really difficult. It's really challenging. There's no like one answer to how to perfectly manage a classroom. I've done and gone through a lot of trial and error. But the one thing I will say that has helped a lot in just like me staying organized and my kids like getting the routine down is having like PowerPoint slides every day that the kids follow and that I follow. And one of the biggest things I was struggling with classroom management was doing learning stations, just because in kindergarten they need so much support and so much help and they don't have as much of that independence. I mean, one of the things that I found that was super helpful were the slides, because I could put their names up and what station they were at and they can all read their name, and so then they would figure out which station they're at, because it's really those routines and procedures that help so much with classroom management. So now I'm gonna do bronzer. I just use like use any bronzer you want. This is the one that I use. I like it. It's not expensive. This is what it looks like. I just put it like in the bronzing areas. I'm trying to think of what else I can like share with you guys about the first year of teaching. I mean, it's exhausting. It is so exhausting. I feel like it's way more emotionally exhausting than I thought it would be because just like, you know, every kid has their own backgrounds, their own things that they face at home, and it really affects them in the classroom. Trying to make them be good people and good citizens in society and teaching them like all of those skills of, I don't know, normal human being stuff, like how to be nice to people. Okay, next up, I just do an eyebrow gel. Like, I wouldn't say this is the best eyebrow gel I've ever tried in the world, but it's the one that I have right now. It's by NYX and it's a tinted brow gel. I don't fill in my brows in the morning because I just don't have the time or energy for that. And also, I'm going to work with kids all day. Like, I don't know, they're not gonna notice if I filled in my eyebrows. Plus, I like never really fill in my eyebrows anyways. I'm just gonna, you know, run this through my brows. It looks a little crazy at first, but once it like dries, then I shape them the way that I want them to be shaped. Next step is mascara. I love this mascara actually. This one is so good. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it. It's amazing. It's by NYX. What is it called? On the Rise Volume Lift Mascara, the pink one. NYX pink mascara, the best one. So I always curl my lashes. I never don't do that. I always make time for that. I really just do like 1 to 2 coats of this because, you know, we're on a time crunch. By this time, I usually have like 10 minutes until I need to leave, and you know, we're on a big time crunch. Okay, so mascara is done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and like brush through my eyebrows to make sure that they don't look as insane as they look right now. All right, now the last step, I always use a setting spray. I'm using an e.l.f. one right now, but my favorite one is the Urban Decay setting spray. So when I run out of this, I'm definitely gonna repurchase that one because that one is literally the best one that I've ever tried. So some spritz of this, and then really I'm ready to go to work. That is the completed look. It really is very quick, very simple, and very manageable for a teacher who needs to be at work by like 7 in the morning. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have questions about like my first year teaching experience, please leave them in the comments below because I always try to answer your guys' comments whenever people do comment. If you liked this style video, I can definitely do another one talking about like life outside of the classroom as well, and how I balance like trying to live a healthy lifestyle and also being a teacher. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.